welcome to God's 5 Minutes with Pastor Ed Wilson. Reach him at gods5minutes@gmail.com. Now, here's Ed Wilson with God's 5 Minutes.
Hello, friends. Verses 12, 13, and 14 of the 48th Psalm read, "Walk about Zion, and go round about her. Tell the towers thereof. Mark ye well her bulwarks. Consider her palaces, that ye may tell it to the generation following. For this God is our God forever and ever. He will be our guide even unto death." The entire 48th Psalm is a paean to, first, the city of Jerusalem. She was the ancient capital of the Israelite nation, selected by God himself for that purpose, and the home of Solomon's great temple, which God acknowledged by moving the holy presence of the Shekinah into it on the day of its dedication. Thus, Jerusalem was the center of Israel's national government as well as of its religious devotion. For its day, it was a physically beautiful city which God had covenanted to protect from every foe, and would have had the nation obeyed his laws. No wonder David, as so many have in centuries since, loved it and wrote powerful music to it. All the patriotic fervor and love for home in his heart was embodied in the adobe buildings and majestic views that were Jerusalem. Important and sentimental as those things are, they are only a trivial part of the significance of these verses, for the ancient Jerusalem is used throughout the Scriptures as a metaphor for God's church, both on earth and in heaven above. So we do no injustice to David's meaning when we say these verses are an invitation to believers to examine the structure that is today the city of God. She is built on the only true foundation, for Jesus is the chief cornerstone. Building on Jesus means to build on his teachings, as he said, "Whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken him unto a wise man, which built his house on a rock. His saying is, ye must be born again. His sayings are, love your enemies, bless them that curse you, do good to them that despitefully use you," and a great many other similar truths. Walk around these doctrines, consider them prayerfully, weigh them, and look at the effect of simple compassion toward our fellow human beings through the pages of history, compared to the long, sordid record of man's inhumanity to men. You will find them bulwarks against life's most difficult moments. Look in the pages of the Bible to find the splendid towers of understanding that can provide direction in the darkest of times. One of Zion's towers is the conviction taught in the Scriptures that you and I have a fated destiny planned before our birth that defines the happiest way for us to live. "Lo, I come, in the volume of the book it is written of me, to do thy will, O God." From this lofty elevation, a believer can survey the ongoing thread of his life with its mysteries and unexpected incidents, and have hope that all that has happened to him is not just the random meander of a universe spinning without law or direction, but the steps in a divine plan, not yet fully revealed, but ultimately designed for good. All things work together for good to them that love God. The palaces in Mount Zion are the homes godly people, led by and taught at the feet of Jesus, have built in their lives. They are made up of the finest Christian virtues. Believers live in houses whose furnishings are love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, and temperance. There is no finer building material. Happiness resides in homes filled with these character traits. Consider them, friend. You will find the most contentment there is in time or eternity belongs to those who have so cultivated Christian graces as to have a sweetness not of this world, properly belonging to another, yet raying beauty into every corner of life around them. There is a great need in our sin-darkened world of today for people who have walked around Zion, thought of the strength of her fortifications, peered through the windows of the palaces, to pass this on to the generations following who need to understand them as well. Have you talked to God today?
You have been listening to God's 5 Minutes with Pastor Ed Wilson. Reach him by email at godsfiveminutes@gmail.com. Tune in next time to hear more encouraging thoughts from God's Word on God's 5 Minutes with Pastor Ed Wilson.